Your boy AP from DaFleekest, and we are back with another What Sold. So let's look back at what sold in January. January was a busy month. We started off the first of the month. Wake up. This was listed at 40. I think I wound up selling it for $28 plus shipping. Some I picked up at a yard sale that I thought was fly. So it was pretty small and very vintage, but yeah, it was dope little piece. Last time I picked it up. This one was something that I've actually had since it came out. One of those around the house finds. I've had this for forever. I bought 3 originally. 2 of them I still kind of use on and off when I play like Wii Sports Resort, but I've always had this 3rd one just sitting around, never even unsealed the box. So yeah, sold this one for $20 plus shipping. This one was a corset that my daughter bought a long time ago. Usually when my kids like have Goodwill bags or just bags of clothes that they don't want anymore, I'll go through them because they will get rid of stuff that I bought for them that they never wore, stuff that's new with the tags on, the stuff that I could wear. My son will have, shirts and sweatpants and I just take them back. Like I literally have my wardrobe comes from stuff I bought my son that he never wore. But anyway, this one went for $13. I took a best offer for $13 plus shipping. Another around the house flip that was just, sitting around. Then we have this Dallas Cowboys white DeMarco Murray football jersey. I don't do really good with football stuff. I mean, every now and then, but yeah, I don't really know much about football. I watch it, but other than that, I don't know why some jerseys are worth more or less. I know game worn jerseys are worth more, of course, but other than that, unless it's like Mitchell and Ness or a throwback, a lot of these other kind of like Reebok or Champion, whatever jerseys, they kind of just go for whatever. So this was sold for, I took an offer on this one for $16 plus shipping. So not a bad flip. It sat around in my closet for a while, so I was just kind of happy to get rid of it. Now, pay attention to this one. This is the one I tried to tell you guys about it on that video that nobody watched because it was like blocked for copyright. But this was a Tool 2020, just a long sleeve t-shirt from the Fear Inoculum tour. I always find, well, I'm not gonna say always, but the times that I've found Tool merch that's been new, it's sold relatively fast. I still have a hoodie that's similar to this one, but it's sold relatively fast and for a pretty high dollar amount. The t-shirt I had sold for $90. This one I had listed at $100, but I did take an offer of $70. Again, I currently have a hoodie listed as well. Look at the back hit on this one, like that's crazy. This is a dope piece that I picked up at Savers on half price day. So don't sleep. It does not have to be vintage to get you a decent flip. And next up we have these Adidas Superstars shell toe zebra print shoes. Another around the house kind of flip. These are some shoes that I bought for my daughter, maybe like 6 years ago from, I think, Plato's. So these sold for $30. I was asking $50, so 30 plus shipping. So I mean, not bad at all. I don't think I paid that much for them. I think at the time when I bought them, they might have been like $25. So I mean, she was able to wear them, get some use out of it, and still get some profit out of it. So can't be mad at that at all. All right, so this is another football piece. Football, playoff time, you'll get a few sales. Well, I'll get a few sales. I've had this joint for a long time, like some years. It just kind of sat in the bottom of my drawer, but it has like a little tribal pattern to it. San Francisco was in the playoffs, so when teams do well, then I always get rid of something that's been sitting for a couple years. But yeah, it's Gold Rush Tee, sold for $15 plus shipping. And yet another around the house flip. This was a personal piece that I had in my collection for a while. Wound up selling it for about $15, which was pretty low. I had this listed for a pretty long time and much higher than that. But you know, again, I'm at the point where I'm just really taking whatever profits I can get for stuff that's not like just stellar or in demand, I guess you could say. So you know, this was a personal piece. I got my use out of it and still managed to get some profit out of it. So you know, once again, I'm definitely happy with that. And some of these you know, are just cool. Like I really I knew I wasn't gonna wear this much more. You know, I've got my wear out of it in the past, so figured I'd pass it along and made a little coin in the process. Now, flips like these are my favorite. I didn't have my camera running this day, but I was on my way to the thrift. Long story short, there's a lot of construction, and I ran across a yard sale. So I went to the yard sale, didn't look like it had anything. I come across a small bin of ping pong paddles, and most of them were pretty beat and cheap, but I found this pair of Killer Spin ping pong paddles and wound up selling them for $40 plus shipping. And I picked them up for $1. Got the set for $1. So yeah, I had them listed a little bit higher, but I just went ahead and dropped them and took the offer for $40 plus shipping. The next piece that we have is this really dope vintage Nike hoodie. This one is another one that almost did not leave my closet. Red and gray not only is just a fly combination of colors, but you know, it is kind of like the UNLV colors. So but yeah, I think I took an offer for 30 or 35. I think like 30 for this one, 25 or 30 maybe. Spell out across the sleeve, blue tag, small little, you know, from a tag probably. But yeah, this was like super duper clean. I had this for a while too. I've had this for some years, so never actually wore it. I came close to wearing it a few times. I definitely thought about it, but yeah, somebody picked it up right when I was about to cave in and wear it somewhere. Oh, that Nike hoodie actually sold for $35. So moving right along, we have this Christian Audige Smet long sleeve. I found this a couple days after I found that hoodie, which you'll see later on in this video, but super dope. This sold for $25 plus shipping, and I still have one more in my store now, the one with the what you call that, Statue of Liberty on it. Next up, and I'm talking fast because there's a lot of stuff to get to. Got this PBR long sleeve. I picked this up at a garage sale, I believe, for $1. The guy had a bunch of stuff out there. He didn't have any clothes out. I just happened to ask about clothes, and he pulled out a bunch of shirts, and this was one of the shirts that I wound up buying. So this wound up going for, was a full asking price? It was either 15 or 20 plus shipping. This one was one I picked up. I wasn't really sure about at the time. I had it forever and didn't list it. And once I listed it, it sold within a month or so. This is a Todd Snyder Fatigue Champion t-shirt. Sold for $25 plus shipping. I have no idea who Todd Snyder is. I just saw the different logos and just was like, okay, this is a collab. I didn't know how new, how old it was. Did a bit of research and decided, hey, I'll take a chance on it. And yeah, it was worth it. Then we have this golf polo from Jamaica. I thought this was really dope. You know, I almost kept it, but at the time I was like super skinny from surgery and I couldn't fit it. I can definitely fit it now, but it wound up selling for $25 plus shipping. I got this in a huge haul in one of my videos that you can go back and check out. I don't even know which one, to be honest. Oh, it was the Henderson video. I got a bunch of golf shirts for like $1 or $2. So yeah, pretty cool shirt. They got a good deal on. This is another item I didn't get like a huge flip on, but you know, I still thought it was dope. It was worth buying. I think I bought it on half price day. I might have paid like around $4 or $5 for it. But wound up selling for about $20. I just thought it was dope. I was actually jealous because if this was a men's shirt, I definitely would have worn it. It was a women's, what size was this? I don't remember. Yeah, whatever. It was a women's shirt, and it, had that women's cut. I was a medium. So, but I'm gonna be honest, like, this was super hard. I finally got over my fear of shipping larger items. So I've been starting to list larger items, and actually I got this one. It would have went for a lot more, but there was an issue with the DVD player side. The VHS player worked, but I couldn't verify it. And there were other drives, like it has SD port and all these other different formats that you can use. All in all, I got $60 plus shipping for this. I think I paid like maybe $9 for it at Goodwill. So good thing that I didn't pay more for it because of the issue with the DVD player, and I didn't test it for a long time. When you buy electronics, test them immediately, even if it's inconvenient. That way you can return them if they don't work. But this one was such like an in-demand piece that they bought it, that they sold for $60 just for parts anyway. So, and of course, if you have any like questions about any of these items or like just general reselling questions, I'm definitely not an expert, but I've definitely got a ton of experience. So I may have an answer that you might need. This one I picked up at a pretty recent Goodwill trip. Was very excited because this was one of those, like, I have been to a bunch of stores that day. I wasn't going to stop, and I wound up stopping, and I was really glad that I stopped because I think this was the only thing I bought from that store. Picked it up for about $3 and some change. Wound up accepting an offer for $80. Thought it was like a Magic Johnson shirt at first, which is like my ultimate grail because I had the Magic Johnson Jordan shirt when I was a kid. But it wasn't, but it was very similar, and it was very fly. So, I mean, definitely a good pickup. This is the back, all over print. Dope ass shirt. Like, this shirt is crazy. Whoever rocks this on St. Patrick's Day, you won, bro. For real. This next one was an international sale. Shout out to all my international buyers. I'm always like shocked and surprised when somebody buys something from me from another country. So I wound up taking the offer for $17.50. I really try and do any deals when I can, as long as I can kind of remain profitable and it's not crazy. But for this piece, I think I paid like maybe $2-3 from Opportunity Village. Just took a chance. I didn't know if it was going to sell for sure, but independent trucking is cool. So it did sell. I was able to get some profit. I'm happy. Someone got a really awesome t-shirt from a brand they like. They're happy. Everybody's happy. This was another super recent pickup. Disney Blizzard Beach, what do you call it? Tank top. But it was all over print, had the snowflakes on it. It was a 2XL, big boy sizes, you know what I mean? This one, I wound up taking the offer for $25. Again, I want this stuff to be somewhere where people are going to appreciate it and wear it. Like, it's cool that when you have those like collector's pieces, but I really like to see people get fly and wear their clothes. So, there's one posted now for like $75 or something like that. Again, I'm just trying to, I can't be a hoarder and hold on to all this stuff. Trust me, I have enough still in my inventory. No matter how much I sell, it's still plenty. So, yeah, wound up taking the $25 off on this one. I thought it was a pretty dope little piece, you know what I mean? Another international sale. I had this price much higher as well. I've seen some of these sell for much higher, but I think I took like $18 or $20 for an international sale. Even if like somebody makes me an offer and it is below my threshold, if they inbox me and like, if I determine that they actually really want an item, I'm gonna sell it. I don't really care. So yeah, took an offer for about $18 for this one. One of my favorite movies, man. One of my favorite portrayals of any character. Boy, DC will never beat this. Then we have one of our infamous Arizona Charlie's hats. This one sold best offer of $9 plus shipping. I still have a bunch of these in brand new condition. I think there was only one that was used out of the lot that I bought from a garage sale where I got a lot of excellent stuff. So I still got a couple of these left in solid colors. Still got a few different camouflage patterns. I find them all the time, but they're usually beat, and these are like pristine, brand new, dope Arizona Charlie hats. So, now this piece I bought in Chicago. I bought this a couple years ago, thrifting with my brother in Chicago. When I bought it, the end was on it, but it was coming off. It was like peeling a little bit. Eventually it came all the way off. I wore it a couple times, but it was coming off anyway. So I actually wasn't going to sell it. But at a certain point, I was like, you know, I'm not going to wear this really. So maybe somebody else can do something with it. So I'm selling for $20. Once again, still got profit, got some wears out of it. And yeah, it actually has a name on the back. For everybody who I've talked to in the comments about soccer jerseys, I bought this a long time before I started YouTubing. But yeah. It got delisted because I put Balmain in the description. So I had to remove Balmain and just put Nike because it took it as the brand Balmain. And technically it's a sponsorship. It's not made by Balmain. So they dinged me. But yeah, I relisted it, boy. All right. We got a couple minutes left. I'm trying to be as quick as possible. I got these Puma Clydes on a red tag sale when apparently nobody knew it was red tag sale day. I only paid $5 for them. I almost kept them as well, but I already have some Nikes this color, so I wound up selling them. Took an offer for $30. Found a happy home for these guys. So yeah, super dope. I don't know why they were so cheap. Brand new. Still had the little handcuffs on. This one I wasn't sure about when I bought it, but I took a chance. I listed it at around $80. I wound up taking an offer for $60. This is a pink like tour merch. The t-shirts were going for a decent amount, so I figured this would probably go for a decent amount, and it did. I'm happy with it. This was the all over print liquid blue vintage single stitch gorilla shirt. Took $50 on this one plus shipping. Just a dope shirt. I had it listed for a little bit more, but I think I got like 5 shirts that day. In total paid $20. So got my money back, and all the rest of the shirts are gonna be all profit. Continues to be super duper clutch. This one sold for $26. Picked it up in the kids section. It was a women's small. I just thought this was a dope colorway for a coffee jersey. I didn't even know that was a thing. Sold in about a week or so. These Rock Revival shorts I picked up at an estate sale. That was the Trumper video with all the Playboys. Sold these for $30, shipping included, because again, somebody inboxed me. They had a question about the buttons because the buttons aren't in the pictures, but I just didn't buckle the pockets. But they're there. See, they're there. Boom, button. But yeah, nice pickup. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. And I don't have a lot of time left because my phone is full because I got mad videos to upload for you guys. But this was one of the dopest pieces I've seen from Christian Audigier. Wound up taking an offer of $150. But just take a look at some of the pictures. Like this hoodie was just crazy with the gold teeth on the skull on the back, yo. Like, come on, man. That's art right there. But yeah, that was definitely worth that $150. This one I found in the back by the fitting room. That's why I tell you, you got to check that fitting room, man. Almost to the end here. Picked these up very recently, like last week. These wound up selling for $35 plus shipping. Some nice little, I mean, they're flare legs, like stretch pants, but kind of more denim-ish. So I figured they would sell. You know, that style's coming back. Have a unique pattern. So yeah, somebody was very happy to buy this for their daughter. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to the dads buying daughters clothes, man. That's a different kind of life we live, bro. And again, you can bet I was trying to get off every piece of NFL merch I had. Kansas City, the Super Bowl. This one sold before they got that close to the Super Bowl. I think it was like, well, whatever. It was during the playoffs. Took it off for $25. Figured that was reasonable. Dope shirt though. I think I paid like maybe $5.99 or something, plus my little discount. So not bad. All right, we've made it to January 30th. These polo sweatpants, yet again, buddy, almost ended up on the lower half of my body, sir. Cause luckily they didn't match my Nautica top, and yes, I do mismatch designer. Who cares? But I went ahead and took an offer for $30 on these. Picked these up in that Goodwill grand opening video. I think this might be the only thing from that video that has sold so far. Nobody's bought that leather jacket. Instead of what sold, I'm gonna do a video on what hasn't sold that I think is dope, that I'm just surprised nobody bought yet. But yeah, somebody finally picked these up for $30 plus shipping. And we got the classic women's Michael Kors monogrammed all over sweater. This one I picked up at that red tag sale that apparently everybody forgot about. It was like 12 something. So I got it for about $6-7. And I took an offer of what was it, 60? Yeah. So, and this sold a few times. No, I think it was 50. This sold a few times and people didn't pay for it, so it got relisted maybe 3 or 4 times, and finally got sold. This Disney fanny pack, Disneyland 90s night after dark. I think I picked this up for like $2.99. Wound up selling for $25. Yeah, pretty straightforward. That was a cool lot. And that wraps it up for everything that sold in January. Almost started getting into the February joints. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Again, if you got any questions, drop a line. If you need to hit the website, DaFleekest.com. And yo, have a blessed day, man. Be easy out there. Smile more.